How's it going, guys? Georgie here, and I'm about to do a 1-year update on my SCUF controller. Well, in the last 3 months, I've been using this regular PlayStation controller with control freaks on it, which are okay, but it's not nearly as good or as comfortable as the SCUF. And if I didn't have these control freaks, it was completely unplayable. Like, I couldn't do anything with this. These are just torn up. There's no grip whatsoever on it. So without these control freaks, I would have been completely screwed, but these are only like $13.99 at GameStop. I got the Galaxy ones. And they did help me a lot compared to just the normal controller, but the SCUF is just something else. And then over that past year that I've had the controller, I've gone through about 4 to 6 sets of joysticks. As you see, they start to wear out and get all misshapen and just like pretty much fall apart. They lasted me about 3-4 months though, which is not too bad because they're only like $6 each. And they are very grippy, so it's worth to get a new pack every so often. But besides that, I've gotten a few issues that I had with my SCUF. The reason I sold or traded it back in is I would get like dust in here. Like every time you like rotate this, creates this white dust that gets in there, and it does something where it messes with the motherboard of the controller, and you have to like, I found out like taking it apart and just blowing it out helped for like a few months, but then it became unbearable and my controller continued to spin me in a circle counterclockwise, like non-stop. No matter what I did, I'd just spin in a circle, so I couldn't play anything. And this right trigger kept getting stuck down, so my gun would just fire non-stop and I couldn't do anything until I actually stuck a pin in this little hole and reset the controller. So that was 2 issues I had with it, and those issues were like 6 months in. Then I kind of gave up on it for a couple months and used this guy. Then I finally decided to send it back in, and they replaced the motherboard, gave me 2 new joysticks, and they replaced my right trigger. And it came to $80 because $20 for shipping. So it's very pricey. So I've spent $280 so far on this controller in 1 year, which is ridiculous. It's a lot of money. But thinking about it, like, I can't even, it's so hard to go back to this one because of the jump and the 2 back buttons and just, I don't know.
The extra grip.
The hair trigger and the grip and all that. These joysticks are amazing. Like, compared to the control freaks, I don't like the concave. I don't know why I got concave, but these grips do help a lot, but it's not as grippy as this, and it's not as smooth. And these are a little bit too tall. They're about a couple centimeters taller than my actual joysticks here. So it's a little weird. It is still good for aiming and all that, but just not having jump and build back here was really annoying, actually. So it is a lot of money, but to me, it is worth it. Like, I might fix it again. I don't know if it breaks again. But, I mean, these things are like iPhones. They're really nice, but they don't hold up. I guess you got to clean it a lot because all that white dust I was talking about, it gets in there very easily. So I would, like, once a week maybe blow out that dust. It even said you can use a vacuum to suck out all of it. But that issue was pretty annoying. And if it was within the first couple months, they would have fixed it for free. But I didn't send it until like 6-7 months later. But just got it back today. I really can't wait to use it again because it was the best feeling thing ever compared to this. Can't wait to throw this thing out. This trigger was completely broken too. It did the same thing where it would just
spongy trigger.
Spongy trigger where the fire would get locked down and then it just wouldn't stop shooting until I stuck a pin in it, just like this one. So that issue was just the right trigger. I guess apparently PlayStation triggers break pretty easy, which is weird. Test it out. I can't even wait. Look how nice it looks. Got some brand new parts on it. Should be under warranty for a little bit. I didn't even check, but I got some extra joysticks. What else I got? Yeah, this gave me a new little box. But $280 is insane. These are still $69, $85 with the joysticks on it. So I mean, that's a lot of money too. But this definitely gives you an advantage, and it feels extremely comfortable, and it's actually really annoying to get used to a regular controller again after this one. But in my opinion, I still would get it, but you just got to know that it's not going to hold up. Probably because my friend Rob, he got 2 of them. His first one lasted about 5 months, and instead he just bought a brand new one instead of fixing his. So it's kind of like you got to just keep it clean, take care of it, and I mean, it might need just like a cleaning or like to replace 1 part or so a year, which isn't terrible. I mean, it is pretty bad since I spent twice as much on this as I did the entire PlayStation, but in my opinion, it's still worth it because of the advantages it gives you and just the comfortability and everything about it. So, if you guys are still thinking about getting a SCUF, just make sure you know that it might not hold up. You might want to look into other brands, check them out first, other modded controllers. But I still love it, and I still can't wait to use it. So, that helps you. If not, like, just normal people that don't have a lot of money definitely can't afford this, even though I don't have a lot of money, but I don't really buy anything, so. And I put a lot of use in this. I was definitely using it like almost every day for hours, so. I don't know how many hours I've put in, but. Oh, Summer's calling, so I'm about to go test it. I haven't even used it since I got it back from the factory, so. Until next time, I'm gonna go try some Fortnite. Maybe drink some juice. I'll see you guys later.